Yes, and I am live. Good morning. Good morning. How are we doing today? Yes, happy Friday. Happy Friday. Friday. Oloyinmomo. Thank you. If sorry, don't mind these glasses. Oh, no, they say they call something blue lights. So I think so. I got two pairs. I have to go and give them back one because, especially at night, if I'm trying to reverse, it's just like the police cars are behind me with the blue whatever. So this blue light is really bluey. So I'm not enjoying it. But apparently, it protects from reflection, screen light, and all of that. So, but I think I have anti-reflection. So I don't want this blue. This blue now is not letting you to see my eyes. Hello, if you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Felicia. I'm a mom, a wife, a registered nurse here in the UK, originally from Nigeria, and I run an amazing digital business. So today I just want to come out live as usual. If you know me, if you've been following me for 2 years plus, Fridays are our days of coming out to do some kind of reminder and reflection. So with the kind of work I do, I'm a registered nurse, so I do a lot of reflection, and I tend to every Friday, if I get the chance, come live and remind you that yes, the week is coming to an end. You've been waiting from Monday for Friday to come, and here is the Friday, thankfully. But make use of the weekend, in a way that will profit you, will profit your family. And saying that, what I mean is, Monday to Friday, you probably have been to your 9 to 5. You've been giving your time and your energy to somebody else's dream, somebody else's business, somebody else's legacy. The weekend is a time for you to think about your own life, think about your goals in life, think about what you want to become, think about your future, think about your children, think about your loved one, think about the legacy you want to leave behind, and think about how you can work towards achieving them. That is, what I always come here to remind you of. So it's Friday, yes, it's weekend. I know you've been looking forward to that the weekend where you can rest, where you can do all the things you need to do in the house, where you can, take your children out, if you get the chance. And if not, maybe you just want to rest, or Sunday you want to go to whatever religion you believe in. Maybe you want to go to church, or I know like some Muslims back in my country would go to the mosque on Sundays as well. So whatever it is that is your to do over the weekend, always try to reflect about your future. Always try to reflect about what you can do for yourself. 9 to 5 is somebody else's dream. That's what I always come here to remind you on Friday. It's somebody else's dream. You're building somebody else's legacy. You're building somebody else's business. You're using a lot of energy, a lot of strength. I went to work last night because from today for another 6, 7 days, I think 7 days I'll be off. But I'm just saying, like I went to work yesterday, I put in a whole 12 hours, 12.5 hours actually. It's 12 and a half hours. I put a whole 12 and a half hours to my employers, to build my employer's dream. Of course, it's good because at least it's helping me to um, get the money to be able to build my own dream. Yes, 9 to 5 is good. I'm not saying it's not good because you have to get capital from somewhere to build the kind of life you want as well for yourself, to be able to pay your bills. If you're only starting out a business, you want the business to grow before you can say, okay, my 9 to 5, bye bye to you. So the 9 to 5 is good, it's helping you, it's sustaining you, it's helping you to generate income to be able to build something for yourself and for your children as well. But you've put so much energy for 5 days. If yours is five days, for some people is long hours for 4 days, for 5 days, for 6 days, whatever number of days that you usually put in your 9 to 5 in your employer's in your job, in your job as an employee, um, take a little bit of that energy at your time, whatever time you that is left for you now. Take a little bit of that energy to build something for you as well, to build something for yourself, something you can fall back on when the energy is no longer there. Because I tell you, as human being, our body is just like, when we give birth to our children, they don't have the energy to be running to, like, I have children that that are working part-time, but I'm just saying that when I gave birth to them, it was not when they started working. No, they were not in fact, I had to nurse them, I had to feed them, I had to send it, even up until now, even as they are working, go, you still feed them, I still clothe them, I still house them. Yes, because that's my responsibility. As long as they live in my house, it is my responsibility. So when I gave birth to them was not when they started working and all of that. So you want to start building. You want to start building something, and our body is not going to get younger. That is where I'm going. So our body would at some stage return back to that state of childhood, where there's no energy to work, where we will depend on people to help us. We depend on what we have, what we have built for ourselves to sustain us. So this is the right time, right? If you are an adult, if you are over 18, this is the right time for you to start building something for yourself, so that when you return back to that stage where you now be depending on whatever you've built to sustain you, you have something to fall back on. So that is what I always come out to do on Fridays or weekends. Sometimes if I know that I won't get the chance on Friday, I do it on Thursday. If I don't get a chance on Thursday, I do it on Saturday. If I don't get a chance on Saturday, I do it on Sunday. But most of the time, weekend, I don't joke with weekend coming out, to remind you, my followers, the people in my community, because yes, we've built a large community. We are well over 27K on my business page. So it's awesome. It's and I want you, all these amazing people, to have the mindset of building something for your future. Building something for your future. And even right here on this my page, I learned something the other time, that there's actually a country, I've forgotten the name of that country, but I learned that is not only here where I reside, or where that it's not US, it's not Canada, it's one of these small countries as well. And apparently you can't even retire and go and retire. You retire back to work. That's what the gentleman said on this page. And I actually put on Google to search the country and see their, retirement plan. And apparently the retirement plan is very tiny, and they would always have to go back to work. And their system does not even, now this is where I'm going, their system does not warrant you to have a business. You cannot have a business unless, I don't know, it's the business, you have to apply for something with the government, and only minute, like very tiny set of people get it. People who are affluent, who already have the capital. So not everybody can run a business in that country. And the retirement plan is rubbish, that you have to go back to work after you retire. Today, I'm not talking about retirement, right? I'm just chipping this example in for you. Like, we are even blessed if you are in a part of the world where you can conveniently run a business without somebody checking your hand. Oh yeah, that's the Yoruba version of it. Without somebody checking your hand to say, let me see if you can run a business. You are blessed. You have no reason. You have no reason why you cannot create a business for yourself, or why you cannot start building something for yourself. Like when I was growing up, like my mom had different kind of businesses. She has daycare. She takes care of children. She has, you know, sometimes when it's in season, we buy fruits, especially during the Lenten period, because my mom and dad were pastors. We have, a big church. We had a big church then, because They are all late. They are both late now. So, and we've all gone our different ways. We're all adults now, like over adults. So, at that time when whatever is in season, my mom will get it, sell it, make good money from it. She was There was a time she was partnering with Peak. Yes, we get supplies from Peak Milk, and we sell it. We sell in box. We sell in retail. Saturdays when I'm off school, I'll work for her, and I can tell you, there was no time I would go to her and say, "Mommy," until she was not able to do all those things again. Right? I would say, "I need something." The money she will. In fact, sometimes if you open under a pillow, whole open the whole business. So business is just the way to go. So growing up, I know about business, and I know a lot of people that have their own cleaning, like dry cleaning business, and so many things, barbing shop. Those are businesses, right? And those are the ways that people can actually make good money. I have a lot of people who have their own businesses back in Nigeria, even though they are small scale, they are making good money. They are making good money from it. They are small scale, like barbing shop, like salon. They have their own with tailoring, designing. You know, they are making good money. But if you're working for someone, there is a cap to how much you can earn. There is a cap. And I'm not saying working for someone is not good, but I'm saying build something for yourself that can help you earn with no cap. Because if your salary, or if your income, let me put it, not salary, if whatever income you're having is cap, you are so tight, you're so constrained that you won't be able to even think out of the box. But if you know that even if I don't make 100,000 this month, I know that I can make extra 5,000 this month. Somebody was asking me yesterday, in this business, can I make up to 2,000 a month? I said, well, that was my initial aim when I came into this business. I just want to build a business that can help me reduce how much I work. And then 2,000 a month is even 2,000 pounds extra will help me, honestly, to reduce how much I work. And I'll be able to focus more on my family, on things that matter, on my own mental health, my own well being as well. And I told him, well, whatever you put in this business is what you get out. But I can tell you that was my own also, that was my plan when I came into this business. But by the grace of God, 2 years down the line, it's not just now, it's not just about the 2,000 that I can make a month. It's now about the legacy that I want to build. Because 2,000 toward is now a chicken change. 2,000 every month is now very little. Like, if it's only 2,000, I'll be like, oh my God, there's nothing this what we have to make more than this, if you know what I mean. So it's now about building legacy. It's about paying off mortgage before I turn 60 or 55. Because if you are in the UK, if you come to the UK, you're over 40, and maybe 5 years into your coming here, you mortgage a house. 25 years you used to pay it. So 45 plus 25, but what's the 70? So, I want, those are the things now that I'm looking at: building legacy, setting up my children by the grace of God, setting up my life, my retirement plan, and all of that. I want it in place so that when I retire, I am retired. When I'm retired, I have time to enjoy life. When I'm retired, I have time to, do the things I love that I can't do now because I have children growing up that over the weekend I went out, but when I came back, we lay the clothes in the sitting room, all the clothes on the line, they put it there. All my son rugby shoe there, and the other one, the other clothes is the other side. If you are, if you have age 13, 14 at home and they play sports, you'll be able to resonate. It's just all over the place. So I can't really travel now and say, I've traveled without thinking, I hope Tosin is not going to put rugby shoes in the sitting room. I hope his rugby shoes are not outside in the rain. But that age of retirement, I will not see that all the children are on their own. That is the time when you can travel and close your eyes and know that you've traveled. Yes, you of course, as a parent, you're continuously praying for your children, but at that stage, It's not about thinking of, is the rugby shoe there? Is the whatever shoe there? Is the football, is the football, bata there, or the kits and all of that? Is it ready for tomorrow's practice? Is there, is it going to Dublin? Like, because, they travel everywhere. Like, I have to be there for 2:30 to pick him up from the bus station and all of that. All those things, you at that stage, all those things will not be there anymore. You will have time. But if you have to now start going back to work to be able to pay off mortgage, to be able to pay off so many, to be able to meet up, because I tell you, I kid you not, look, if you come to this UK, you are over 35 and you come to the UK and you think your retirement plan will be robust, think twice. Think two times. So start building for yourself, right? For example, I came here when I was 40. I came to the UK when I was 40. So then I started working. Okay, I'm saving towards retirement, right? I know that if I retire, maybe at the age of 67, 68, which by the grace of God, I'm not going to get to that the age before I retire. I want to retire early to be able to focus on my life, to be able to enjoy life, to be able to build an empire. So you see, from that age when I came, I already saw what's in my pension pot. And I know that, okay, 20 years from now, maybe, yeah, that's what I still have left. 20 years from now, even if I contribute that much, whatever I'll be getting every month will just maybe be enough to heat the house and maybe gas, electricity. But my car insurance will still be there. Mortgage will still be there. Definitely, if I don't do anything else, if I only rely on my salary, the mortgage will still be there at that age. So for me, now it's all about, paying that chunk away. It's all about now building legacies. It's all about, settling everything before my retirement age. It's all about retiring early and start building my empire for my generations to come. So if you're over 30, let me even say 35, 30, okay, but yeah, Shinjiri, because if you don't start to work at the age of 20, like all these our children now that would, that way, that are here from young age, they've started taking, some part-time jobs and all of that, and they're contributing pension. Maybe their pension will be good. Maybe, I don't know, because, me, I've never got pension here before, but maybe. But it be that we are already 35, 40 before we came abroad, and you retire at the age of this, and I promise you, you will still be going back to work to do 1 or 2 days shift. It's not a cost. People who were born here, they are still coming. Yeah, people from here, they are still coming to work to do 1 or 2 days just to supplement. And I know a typical example, a registered nurse as well. Hmm? She was still coming to work because whatever she's getting was very little. It was not even enough for mortgage. Talk less of, okay, maybe God have blessed you. You have paid off all mortgage. You even have extra property, which is good. That's also business. That's an investment, right? But you want to travel without credit card, because if you travel with credit card, you have to pay the credit back. Hmm? So at that retirement age, how do you pay your credit card back? You go to work now so that you can make money and pay off the credit card that you use to travel and cruise. So I'm just saying to you, right? This weekend, reflect. Monday to Friday, you've given somebody. This weekend is for you. What are you going to do? What are you planning to do for yourself? Now you need to first reflect and see, okay, this is how the week. Or maybe you've been, because honestly, I kid you not, especially the budget àwọn aláwọ̀ tiwa. Ṣé àwọn aláwọ̀ funfun? Maybe you've even seen some things at work that you just feel like, wow, what sort of thing is this? Ẹ̀rí ẹ̀gbin níbi iṣẹ́. I'll speak this in my language. Sorry for my non-Yoruba speakers. Ẹ̀rí ẹ̀gbin níbi iṣẹ́, right? But you just have to face it, especially if you are lower cadre than the other. At least if you are higher cadre, you give it, because èmi mo máa ń gbé fún wọn ní straight off. Look, tó bá lè gba instruction máa pé ọ̀gá ẹ̀, ẹni tó ń gbé àìsí iṣẹ́. But tó bá jẹ́ pé if you are now, lower cadre to them, wọ́n máa gun orí yín. But you don't have choice, because you will need the salary. You need the work. I know that there are things in place. Thank God for those things that are in place. But I still tell you, oh, favor Mojawalo. So you need to start building something for yourself, especially if you are a parent for your children, like me. I don't want any of my children to lakoja. I am very strong. I am strong-willed. I'll put it that way. And you see, there's nothing you can do to me that can move me. I just need to say hello, say hello, Ju. That is it. That is me. But I don't want my children to go through that. I don't want my children to go through any trauma at all. I want to give them the best. I brought them here. My mom brought me to this life. She gave me the best she could. Based on the opportunity, the information she had. For me, I want to give better based on now the information that I have. So that is why, this weekend, I don't joke with weekend. I don't joke with weekend coming out to talk to people. It's coming out to open your ears, right? And so that you can also think whatever I have been through in life, from going from Nigeria to a small country that I know nothing about to volunteer, to coming to UK, to facing all sort of, ridicule, embarrassment. So I need to build. I know there are people out there that do not care. Like, yes, it's okay. That is me. So if you are like me, then you want to build as well. If you are like me, you want to reflect. You want to think about the future. What the future is going to be for you. And the future you want cannot just be handed to you. You have to create it with your own hands. I always say that. The future you want cannot just be handed. You need to create it, right? The moment you start taking steps, the moment you come to realize that this is the kind of life I want, this is the kind of future I want for me, for my children, for my generation to come, then you start building. And the moment you start building, you're unstoppable. You're unstoppable. I tell you. So that's what I have for you. Wow, we are 22 minutes gone. So there's something I want to clarify about my business. Lately, so many can I get more information? Yeah, that's even fine. Can I get more information? Okay, what I do is I help everyday people. So I'm a digital business owner. I'll just quickly clarify what I do. So what I do is I help people like me to start a business online, which if you also start your business, you'll be mentoring people to start their own business in the online space. You'll be showing them our system that has everything in place, And I always say this, for a business to be a business, there must be one or both of these two characteristics. You're actively selling, like people who have traditional shops, they're selling, that's their business. You are providing service. That's another characteristic of a business. So if people are providing service, that's also their business. We go to the bank, you see those guys there, the customer service and everything, they are providing service. And as I'm saying, they are selling to you, they are selling online banking to you sometimes, So it's either one or both of those. And I'm a registered nurse, right? I provide service. That's my employer's business, to provide service to people who are sick, who need care, who need help, who need support. That's what I do, right? So in online business, it's the same. It's not different. The only difference is that this business is run from your phone and your laptop. But there has to be service you're providing, or if you're actively selling. So we don't sell, but we have products involved, right? How do we move the products? You need to, satisfy your curiosity. You first go onto my website to sign up and grab the information. So you are going to be a business owner. I am not providing you with a job. I'm not in a business of convincing people. I'm in a business of helping people who are looking to start a business. I'm in a business of helping people who are looking to build legacy. I'm in a business of helping people who have big vision, but they don't know how to accomplish it. That is what I do. I help you to set up. I help you, whatever you want, wherever you want your business to get to, I help you with the setup, depending on your own business goals. We have different packages in our business. But the very first step is to get information. Somebody said, I'm a nurse. I cannot, be sitting down and be watching 90 minutes webinar. Then you are not ready. If you cannot sit down or break it down into, minutes, into few clips to watch a 90 minutes webinar, you are not ready. You're not ready for business, because this is a business you've never done before. And I was really shocked. She said, I'm a registered nurse. I don't have time to be watching 90 minutes. I said, well, you are not ready, ma'am. Yes, politely, because as a registered nurse, like for me, it took me minimum of 4 years to become a registered nurse midwife. After that, I went to do ophthalmic. After that, I was, the other time I told my son, I said, you know what, I'm going into law. And he said, Mommy, don't even there. It's enough. It's not enough. Because 4 whole years, registered nurse midwife, another 1 year to do eye. And you cannot sit to watch a 90 minutes webinar to build a business. Hey, goodness me. So if you cannot watch a 90 minutes webinar, you can't even do this business, because there are some level of training that you have to go through, because online is full of a lot of things. Like somebody messaged me yesterday and I was a bit scared. And you know what? You know why? Because online is full. Do you not know that we also are scared of people, scammers online? Because some people say, I don't want to fall into SCAM. I'm also scared of somebody messaged me. I saw it's a UK number. I was rest assured. But the profile, I was a little bit until the person rang me. I picked reluctantly, and he spoke Yoruba, and he said, a customer and all of that. I was like, okay, good afternoon. I said, your profile. Then he now said, oh, no, it's just one of the crazy shoots they did. Sometimes, like, I think he's an actor. Like, so I said, I was scared because it was really like weird profile. No, he said it's just, it's a business stuff, because apparently he's also an actor. Yeah. So, I'm also scared. So there are so many things online. So there's so much that you still need to know about online. So if you cannot sit to watch a 90 minutes webinar that can give you information to decide if this is a fit for you, because I cannot sit down and run in 90 minutes. Like I'm here nearly 30 minutes, and I'm sure that some people are coming in and going out. So I cannot run through a 90 minutes info session for you. You need to sign up with your name and email address to grab the information. The moment you get the information, is either you run with it or you throw it in the bin. Whichever one that you want to do with it, exactly, that is it. Because at the end of the day, it's going to be your business in your name. Business you can transfer to your children, your children's children. Of course, the energy will not be there forever. Maybe you get to a certain stage in your life and you feel like, look, I'm tired of online. I don't want to come into the online space. Hey, Raphael, or whoever you want to transfer your Candy, just transfer your business to them. Call, your organization and transfer your business. That is it. That is the business I'm helping you to set up. A business that you can transfer to your children's children. A business that is in your own name. A business that you are going to do your self-assessment if you're in the UK to do your tax. It's tax recognized. A business that if you don't have authorization to work and live in the country where you reside, you cannot do it, because I need you to prove that you are legally resident here in the UK, for example, and you are tax registered, like you can pay tax. So that's the business I'm helping you to set up. So you want to decide based on, a robust information. Then you have to go onto my website and see first what you will get when you go to my website, because you will not get the commission plan there. You will not get what the company, how is it selling me and all of that. You will get the structure. What is the structure of our business? You will get it. You will get the 3 pillars that makes our business unique. And you see testimonials from everyday people who are liberating themselves, who are making huge life changes. You will see testimonials. If the structure does not inspire you, or if the testimonials do not, speak to you, it's okay. Because at the end of the day, what you like might not be what I like. or what I like might not be what you like. So you can, from there not reach out. But if you see it and you feel like, wow, I love the structure. This is a business structure. This is exactly a business. Apparently there's products involved, but I don't have to sell to family and friend. Wow, I can leverage social media, because I tell you today, 99% of my business partners today, 2 years into my business, they are from online. They are social media. There are people I don't know that have become my sisters and my brothers. Only 1% is not even family. It's not even a friend. It's from a WhatsApp group that we have as nurses in the UK. 1% of my entire business partner as of today, 2 years into the business. So we leverage social media because online people are already looking for, and there's something called sales funnel. You're going to have a website customized, built to what you want. You choose whatever you want to display on there. Mine is work from home. Some people is run business from your kitchen, if that's your own slogan. Some people is digital business that helps you to provide for your family. Some people is mission work made easy, depending on how you want your website built for you. And it is now done in such a way that there's something called search engine optimization. If anyone is looking for something online related to working from home, related to running digital business, related to running a business from the kitchen, related to mission and all of that, how you can help mission without having to struggle with the finance and everything, yours will come up. Your website, your video will come up. That is how it works. That's how our business works. We don't chase family and friends. I can't remember chasing family and friends. Maybe I shared this opportunity when I started my business, and if you don't reach out to me, that's it. Because then it's not for you. And even if family and friends reach out to me, I tell them, look, go onto my website and get the information. If they watch it, then if they want, they come back to me. If they don't want, they don't come back to me, and I don't follow. Yeah, I don't. I remember one of the family and friends, actually, when I was starting, I sent to, and they actually registered and never followed, and I never talked again. 2 years down the line, just about 2 weeks ago, maybe he's watching me now. He's my classmate in secondary school. 2 years down the line, he just messaged me that I would want my wife to join you. He said, all the best, the process, go onto my website, let her sign up and all of that. She's in the process of, taking action. She's in the process of paying her 149. And that's 2 years we don't chase family and friends. Everything online. You're already online, helping people to make money. Why can't you make money for yourself online? We have a system that will give you all the training, how to do it. When I came here 2 years plus ago, I didn't come here to come and look for, what money I'll get from Facebook. But today, just not too long ago, I got paid. The other time also I got paid, even though it's not the money that they can make you rich. But that was in the motive. That was not my primary reason of coming on social media. It's to market my business, and it's still marketing my business. But along the line, I get paid by Facebook. If I don't start this business, I cannot do skit. Me moshi. Me more Joshi, me more Awadashi. I don't know what to do. But some people say I'm funny, but I'm not. I'm just being realistic, Me more Awadashi. So there's no how I'll be paid from Facebook if it's not for my business. Facebook is already paying me. I'm monetized. It's not real. It's content monetization. Yeah? I put a picture and I put the posts depending on the the engagements, not view. Facebook don't do view anymore. We have that training in and that is why I love this business, because we get updated on the latest training, on the latest trend, what is happening on Instagram, what is happening on TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn. Yes, for professional people who are not, who don't like the buzzwords of Facebook and Instagram. LinkedIn, we have training. Like, I bow for our system, honestly. So if you're out there, you're serious-minded, you are open to learning, You can invest capital in starting a legitimate business that can eventually turn your life around, you know, can help you achieve all those big dreams that you've been struggling with. Then go onto my website, sign up with your name and email address. Watch our info session. If you love the 3 pillars, you love the business, the business structure, you love the testimonials, take the next step. $149. Take the next step. It's refundable within 30 days. And if you feel like it's not a business for you, 30 days money back guarantee. 30 days money back guarantee. I don't even sweat too much because at the end of the day, I want to work with people who really want to do business. So the moment you're already telling me, I don't think this structure, I don't think I like the way, I don't think the commission plan, I don't think I said, sis, watch it again. I advise, or sir, watch it 2-3 times. It's 30 days, the whole 30 days to check it out. Watch your 3 hours worth of video 2 to 3 times. If you still feel like it's not a business for you, there's a process to get your refund. And you get it. Cooking 3 to 5 working days, depending on your bank. You get your refund immediately, in full. We don't charge because and you already be added to our private Facebook community. You have access to our coach. You have access to me as your mentor. You can message me even after you've refunded. I have people who have refunded and have come back to say, you know what, I want to pay. I want to pay again, of course, and they became business owners, right? And it's just to tell you how transparent, how easy, how straightforward, how well structured our business is. Here you see this business there is meant for people who are busy 6 days a week. When I started my business, I was working 6 days back to back. I finished 4 o'clock. I'm going 8 o'clock p.m. for a night shift. I'm coming back the following day, sleep a bit, take my son to, wherever he's playing for that day. The following day, I have work, 8 to 8. That was what I was doing. And I still had time to do this business. How? Automation. How? Automation. Emailing system. We have a system that does, the emails on our behalf. Somebody messaged me recently and said, sis, is this how I'll be composing emails? Sis, just have the willingness that this will work for you. This I want to do. Book your coaching call. And you will see how the system is helping us. Well, we don't, like when I started, I didn't have the time, but I leveraged the system. The system helped me a lot. I can't ask for a better business. I think I'm just blessed to find this because ordinarily I was looking for something to do from the comfort. I was looking for something to do at my own convenience, like my own time. But then it was not this kind of business. But God presented this. When you're already praying and, God have seen your heart that, hey, this girl, if I don't help her now, let her not break. God then showed me this business, honestly. And 2 years, 2 months into the business, I can just say God is good. Previously, I'll be figuring out, the other day, my laptop was going to cough. And then I told myself, no way, laptop, you cannot cough. But then I said, even if you cough, even if I buy a new laptop, it's business expense. I put it in my tax. I put it in my business expense, So life is now really easy. And if you have a business, you know what I mean. If you have a business, you don't now start thinking, how do I do what? You know what to do to make sure that, okay, there are sales coming in your shop. If you have it, even if it means, like, I remember those days, like when my mom had a shop, even my sister when she had, a restaurant, not big restaurant, right? And if we have plenty of rice that is not selling, we put it inside a way, and then she'll give me, I'll hawk it, I'll sell everything and bring the money. Yes, we've made money for that. So my niece or my nephew can go to wherever they want to go the following day that needs money. And same with my mom, like, who will hawk, will go around, carry if you have shop, right? And you see that market is not moving, you say, oh, yeah, you go and put it in the go slow. So if you have a business, figuring out things, that's where it ends, because you know what to do. if it means to put in more, more money to advertise your business, if it means to, push your business out the more, if it means that when you have a business, you are sorted. So this is a business in your name. I'm not selling any product to you. I'm not selling, it's not a job, because some people have messaged me, how does this job work? I don't get it. When I said business, online business, digital marketing, we have companies we affiliate with that pays a high commission, right? So that is it. And we are not in the business of convincing people. If you want to run a business, if you want a business in your name, if you've seen, our video, our 90 minutes info session, and you're motivated by the testimonials, you also want to be there, because that was it for me. That was it for me. I saw people who are making huge life changes. No, they're fake. It's not fake. They are real people. I was able to see them because we have our live webinars every Tuesdays and every Thursdays. And this was live. And I was like, wow, why can't this be me? Then I told myself, it can be me now. It can be me if I take the step. So I did. And 2 years down the line, God has just been good. So if you're out there, you're also looking for, a business to start from the comfort of your own. I know that this life is long. It's just because, I first talked us through our weekend reflection, and then I had to correct, this is not a job and all of that about my business. It is a business in your name. Please, please, and please watch our info session, 90 minutes long, to make an informed decision, a lifetime decision, because this is a lifetime decision for me. And I think it's going to be for you as well, because of course, if you build your business to the level, you put in the time that is required, because what you put in this business is what you get out. This is not a business where you say, okay, I've put in money, you go and sit down, put your feet up, do nothing, and you expect magic to happen. There is training, step-by-step training. Our business runs on duplication, cycle of duplication. What has worked for these people? Okay, what is the first step? This is the first step. This is the second step, third step, fourth step, fifth step, sixth, seventh. We run it around like that. We get to where those people are, where my coaches who paid $703,000 US off, or maybe Canadian dollars, $703,000 paid off in 7 years and 4 months. You can also get there because you just follow what is working for them. And that is how our business, what has worked for Felicia. Okay, Felicia is doing Go Live. How does she do it? Everything is in the training. The training set me up to this level. I didn't do it myself because I couldn't, because I had no experience. I had no knowledge about online. And that's why, when that person told me, I don't have time to say it, I said, you're not ready. And that's the simple truth. So if you can't watch a 90 minutes webinar, you're not ready, my people. If you can run after information, look, if you don't have information in this life, you are sorry. If you have information, you are sorted, because you can do and undo with whatever information you have. So that is what I have for us today. Hey, it's been an amazing 43 minutes. Thank you to you all that have stayed with me. I need to go and sleep now. God bless you. So I'll see you tomorrow by the grace of God, because I'm going out tomorrow, but I'll see you. I'll try my best. See you tomorrow. God bless you. Reach out to me anyways if you want to know more, or go onto my website, sign up. After signing up, then if you're happy to take the next step, then we can connect. God bless you. Bye.